Okay, can you tell me a bit more about AirRotorMedia?
AirRotorMedia is a specialist German manufacturer of microUAV. This product is a product we've had commissioned as Microdrones Uk for operation in the UK and world for oil and gas inspection.
And what's your main technology and how does it work?
The main technology is really the concept of taking a customer's payload, working backwards from the imagery they need. So this can be HD video, LiDAR, thermal image inspection, and basically working backwards from what they want as a report. We've partnered with a company also called FlameOut, and FlameOut International do the reporting phase of these inspections, which can total running into hundreds of pages of equipment and structural analysis. The logic being that the more efficient a plant is, the longer it'll run.
And what was the motivation, I suppose, for pursuing this?
This concept was born out of our police activity back in 2005. We've slowly refined it to the product you see here today, the AirRotorMedia product. We started out life with the first company that put UAV technology into surveillance operations for the police, with Merseyside Police being the first user of the equipment. We then grew into the fire service operations and quickly realised that this view, the aerial view, the eye in the sky, is obviously the low-risk way of obtaining inspection footage. No people hanging around on ropes. The working at height regs are obviously becoming tighter and tighter and more stringent, so that we can get away from this and end up using this equipment to provide at least the first phase of the imagery.
And which renewables are you working with currently or looking to work with?
We would like very much to work with the wind farm operators themselves, as well as the end users, the Eons of this world and so on. As we speak, we're only working with oil and gas in that field, and uniquely we can provide an online inspection of a flare tip. So flame's still up, plant's still running, our guys will go on site dressed in the appropriate PPE and actually run a survey of a live flare. Again, it's something you can't do. It normally has to be done during a shutdown. But with renewables, I think wind farm onshore predominantly will be our saviour, as it were.
And I suppose what gives you the edge over your competitors?
The edge is the quality of the equipment. There are other products out there. We know we've trialled 3 or 4 different versions. It's a huge investment, but the end game is the image quality. We're running 1080p video and 24 megapixel stills, which by anybody's standards are just absolutely unique. So we're also putting this imagery into film work and work for BBC and National Geographic, for instance.
And 10-15 years down the road, are we going to see lots of these in the sky, or is it quite kind of a niche market?
Gosh, 10 to 15 years time, a lot's happened in the last 10. This product category didn't exist 10 years ago. I think in 10 years time, the ability of the automatic flight that we have now, where we can pre-program the unit to fly a route, will be the legislators will allow us to really explore the technology. We'll actually have a crash avoidance system on here. 10 years time, there may be 2 or 3 surveying 1 unit at a time, 2 or 3 controlled by 1 person, I'm sure. Thank you very much.
You ready? Yeah, we're good.